Alright, welcome everyone to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. It's tournament day 6, I think. And yeah, things have started to stabilize. Everything's going pretty crazy. We're getting halfway through the tournament roughly, not exactly, but we're approaching that halfway point. 2 more days and it'll be fully halfway. And everything's starting to stabilize. We're starting to see who the true winners are, and it's going to be very hard for people to kind of come back and claw back right now. A lot of the early efforts have been expended, and now it just kind of sees. Now it's up to like who can get the most unscaled points. It's almost to that point yet. It's not quite there. No one's really won every single race class combo yet, but we're getting like upwards to that point. So currently on today's menu, we've got Feel It at the top at 193 points. Only 8 wins so far in the tournament. Mummy is not trailing close behind, but you can really tell there's not a lot of love for Feel It. 8 wins compared to 13 on Mummy, 14 on Spriggan and Octopode. Like, nobody likes Feel It. Seriously? Like, I know there's one guy who likes Feel It, but come on, no one really likes Feel It. That point's kind of proven. But 193 points this late into the tournament, 6 days in, well in advance, is pretty rare. So for those of you fellas who want to get some free points, I would say Feel It is really, really good. Even if it's actually worth just playing like a Feel It and then like something that's good, like a Summoner or a Feel It, I don't know, Wizard or something. I mean, Feel It Summoner is pretty cheap. For 250 points, that's pretty good. Mummy Summoner, again, my choice still. 179 points, very valuable at this stage in the game. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. Octopode, Spriggan. Surprise Spriggan is this low. Spriggan is worth quite a lot right now. I find that they are very easy with Gozag. Spriggan Enchanter of Gozag is one of the strongest combos in the game, I would say. Very powerful indeed. So I'm pretty surprised that this is kind of shown to be this high up in points at this stage. But, it could be that people just prefer playing the generic melee. You can kind of see that with Merfolk, Vinestalker, Baraki, Knoll, Centaur Troll, and all the classic fives. They have a lot of wins because everyone wants to play them. Minotaur clearly taking over the role of Gargoyle with over double the points of everything else. In fact, I believe that it's equal to almost all the next 3 combined. So yeah, Minotaur, very popular, of course. Not only for speedrunning and stuff, but also just because it's one of the strongest classes. Or the strongest species in the game. Most consistent, of course. But yeah, also in the mid game, we kind of got, in like the middle areas, we still got Deep Elf at 100 points. Still worth quite a bit. Ogre's pretty easy. Naga's okay if you play a stronger combo. It's pretty good. Spriggan, of course, like I said, very good. But even down here, you got Ghoul and Draconian for 84 points, not too bad. In terms of backgrounds, we've got Summoner again. I still think Summoner is one of the strongest classes. Surprised it's even that low. Wizard's pretty good. Artificer's not bad for a melee start. Abyssal Knight's fine. Earth Elemental is pretty good. Like, these are not too bad. There's actually a pretty good spread right now. Surprised that Ice Elementalist and Ice Elementalist specifically is this high, but maybe we can consider getting an Ice Elementalist. Maybe even a Feel It Ice Elementalist would be pretty easy. Well, I say pretty easy, but I mean like comparative to other Feel It's. In terms of gods, Jivia still trailing behind every other god, to be expected. Fedass, again, one of the worst gods in the game. Not just because I don't like her in terms of strength, but also because she's just annoying as shit to play. She's tedious, and her scaling kind of falls off a cliff until it feels like you're not even playing with a god by mid-game. It's really, really not fun. Zin, Ellie, Classic 2 that are just like not worshipped. Interesting that the Shining one is so far up, possibly because of 15 rune things, but I wouldn't expect Shining one to be like, usually you switch to the Shining one. I don't know why it says that this is the Shining one. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so like, other than that, you got Dithmenos and Nemlex again, still kind of trailing behind all the other regular gods. Wujan still popular, Hep still popular. Those two have proven to be pretty good. I'm surprised how many wins Iskyle has again. I'm still like kind of confused by that. But there's a very big spread in gods. Okawara actually overtaken Trog, mostly because Trog is used for Berserker alone almost exclusively. So only 10 games without Berserker have gone Trog. So that kind of shows you what's up. Whereas Fighter has 216, and probably 160 of them have been Okawara. So it's pretty close. So that's pretty good. Let's talk about the players right now. N103 has actually overtaken Yermak, surprisingly. Earlier this morning, he was actually not. Yermak was in front. So I'm pretty surprised. It's pretty good. He has since lost his streak completely, so he's lost his 12th streak. He's managed to get another 15 rune, but the loss of momentum basically means that unless he starts doing some crazy shit like only doing 15 runes, doing a low turn count run, doing a low time run, etc., he's not going to win. He just doesn't have the momentum at this point, and there's no chance he's going to get another 12 wins and then start streaking on from that. So the longest streak of wins he's going to get in this tournament is probably going to be 12. I highly doubt it will be any more than that. Yeah, I really hope this guy can do some 15 runes and low turn count and all that stuff, and Nemlex choice consistently, because otherwise things are going to be really bad for him. So N103, good luck to you, my friend, but it's going to be a really, really hard push from now on. Yermak, on the other hand, has not lost his streak. He's continued it. He is now at 9 streaks. This is his longest streak. He's getting a lot more points now. What is Inheritor? Oh, interesting. A Fated God. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's got a lot more of it. Like, he's got a lot of points. He's only a little bit behind N103, and every single win he gets from now on in a row will give him an extra 100 unscaled points on top of the combo points, which means that he's effectively going to win. Even if he wins 2 more games, I would say that's enough to really take over N103's lead quite convincingly. So I hope that... Well, like, I don't play the field right now. I have no real interest in seeing anyone win or lose, so I think Yermak will still win. Only time will tell, though. He is currently already playing a level 25 Kobold Monk of Eli, and I don't think Yermak is the kind of person that dies in Zot. So as a result, I would say that this is almost a guaranteed shoe-in. He's going to get another win right now. It's only been 5 minutes ago, so by the time I refresh this, he'll already have won again. So pretty crazy. Begit is not on a streak again. 14 wins. I would say that it's going to be hard for him to win as well. He's not really showing much of a variety of stuff at this point. He's kind of doing just the easier stuff. The streak works. The streak is fine, but like, I really don't know if he can actually get through this hump. Like, it doesn't look like he's doing many mages. I don't know why that's the case, but feels bad, man. Feels really bad. I worry for him. Man, what's he been doing? Literally just the same thing. Been playing a lot of deep dwells. It looks like he's given up, actually, because he hasn't played at all today. He has a Feeling Enchanter that he's been playing since 5 minutes ago, so that's another win. But yeah, that's a 5 hour and 40 minute long game, and he hasn't won a game yet at all today. So it's not looking good for Man. At only 9 games, he has a pretty big... Actually, no, he doesn't have that big of a drop. It's because of his 7 win streak, though, that he's that high up, I think. Or is it? No, I think it's because of his low turn count. Low time win, probably. Actually, I have no idea why Begit has... He has a bigger streak, too. Oh, oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I wish I had water. I actually ran out. I drank 3 bottles of water today. That was the last bit of my water, so... Oh, goodness. Alright. So yeah, Man, don't know what he's doing again. Like, since yesterday, haven't really seen him do much. He's kind of doing, like, Deep Dwell Fighters. He said he almost got the world record twice in this tournament, but unfortunately just hasn't really shown much right now. So if he does get a world record, he'll get about 600 points, and that'll skyrocket him up to first place. If he does get that world record, but it might be taking a little bit of time. I apologize for me coughing. I don't know what's happening. Me talking is just making me a little weird. Anyway, Just Noob is on 8 wins. He hasn't won at all. I don't think he's gonna, like... He has the chance because his streak is low. He has a lot of momentum that he can catch up, but the difference between him and Man is really high already, at 4,900 to 4,300. There's almost no, like... there's almost no chance at this point that these guys can actually catch up to the top. sitting at 1,200 points away from the top lead. It's already like, I wouldn't say it's over, but it's very close already, which is not really good. So things are looking a bit grim for anyone outside of the top 5. Even Man's kind of like trailing behind. He's beginning to trail behind. I hope that he gets a good feel it going, and then he gets another couple of wins, and he starts that streak again. Oh my god, there's something stuck in my throat, and it's really bothering me, but I can't get it out. So like, it's just gonna try to talk without it. Whatever, it's fine. Clan wise, powered by Kimchi again, beating everyone else by a shitload of points, 1,200. Mostly because Bluepin, Igu, and N103 and Beargit are all. Oh no, Beargit's not in there. Doan's in there. Where's Doan? He's in top 50. Yeah, like pretty much everyone on their team is doing pretty well. Just barely outside top 10 or in top 10. Like no one is the lowest at 56. Yeah, so it's pretty hard to catch up to them. They have a lot of wins at this point in time. The second guys have 51 wins, but not as many 15 runes. Yeah, the point difference is pretty crazy. I'm down here. Demises. Actually had a very good day today in terms of winning the game. I managed to win 2 in a row. That deep elf that I talked about yesterday, that I was playing yesterday, actually ended up winning in 2 hours and 11 minutes. Pretty good, pretty decent time for someone who's trying to streak. But then yeah, Sensual Demise actually has a 3 streak now. I played a Minotaur Gladiator today, and then a Deep Door Fighter to just kind of round off the streak. I don't know if I'm going to continue playing on this account. It just doesn't seem like there's any point really. But yeah, I have a pretty decent amount of stuff with him now. I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully things go his way. He's actually the highest ranked in all of the Demises, I believe. So that's pretty exciting. Haven't been able to break top 100 though, so I'm trying to swallow again. There's something like literally stuck in my throat. I might just mute the video for a sec. I couldn't get it out. Well, it didn't work. You didn't see that because I edited it, but I was gone for 35 minutes. It sounds like I've been smoking, but I haven't. I don't smoke. Like, I just don't know why it's wrong with my throat. It's fucked up. Anyway, so there's a Hillock Berserker, Deep Door Fighter, Mental Berserker, Troll Monk, Mummy Summoner, and a Demigod Fighter, Fire Elementalist on the clan so far. I believe that Shiny Demise doesn't have a streak. Sensual Demise has a streak. Patreon has a streak of 2. Casual Demise has only 1 game. And all random and Demise win rate, I would say, are completed. Like, I don't need to win on those accounts anymore because I've already kind of I basically have already done what I set out to do, which is just play 3 games on each account. But to make things like easy for me, I've set up some easier stuff early in the tournament just so I can like kind of get through. Like every account that has like easy stuff now is either finished or like about to finish, so I'm just kind of leaving them there. Shiny Demise and Mummy Casual Demise kind of just sitting there. If I can win Casual Demise, the Demigod Fire Elementalist, I'll be really happy because Demigod Fire Elementalist was parked several days ago, and it was when Demigod was worth a shitload of points, like almost 300. So today I'm going to play on that, and I'm going to go against the name of Casual Demise, and I'm just going to try my darndest to win this because this is going to be a tough one. I need to play pretty slow, I need to play pretty cautiously, and I need to chill out. I need to just be casual, just smooth and beautiful. You know what I mean? More smooth than Sensual Demise even. Alright, well that's just mean. Having 4 guys right there, that's rude. I'm going to go ahead and just ignore them. There is a Dagger of Protection over there that I am kind of wanting to have, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to back off. I'm just going to play it as optimally as I can. Demigod Fire Elementalist has pretty shit aptitudes across the board and is very slow to learn things. So I will be in trouble if I decide to gimp my early game and waste all my consumables and stuff, because unlike other gods which have other characters which have a god to kind of bring them in line with power, I have to kind of be playing from day one, I guess. I have to play with what I've got, and that's it. I don't get anything else. But it should be alright. I am I'm a fairly good mage player, I would say. I'm not like incredible or anything. I'm not like the best mage player out there. I don't ever profess to be that, but you know, I can play mage decently well. I can do some pretty good mage stuff. I'm fast at it. I can win fairly reliably with it. So I wouldn't say that I'm a bad one at all. If I were to talk about my area of expertise though, it's definitely in melee, of course. Like, I'm definitely a melee player for sure. Not a Smash melee. Keep that in mind. I'm not a melee player. I do play melee characters though. Yeah, it just sounds like I'm playing Smash, but that's not true. Anyway, I'm going to train Int as per the usual. This character is going to be very similar to a Deep Elf Fire Elementalist that I played yesterday. Hopefully things just go my way and, you know, it's a nice, easy, no fuss, no hassle, no mess character. And I don't have to worry about it. That'd be ideal. Demigods do get a pretty good early start with a little bit more HP and a little bit more MP. Obviously not as good as Deep Elf, but they do have more HP, which is not bad. I'll pick up the spear because I can use it with Conjure Flame. Conjure Flame can be on B, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I really haven't got a good, see, like, at this point right now, at the time when another character would have picked up Sif Muna, I am now racing the clock against a character that has Sif Muna. So that means that in one dungeon floor, I'm actually weaker than a regular character. Regular mage of my, in this position. Which is a bit of a shame, really, because normally you could argue that you're actually stronger until Temple, but unfortunately for this character, it's not true. Okay, well this Phantom probably won't kill me, but he'll do his darndest to try. Okay, let's switch to the Hunting Sling here. Throw the rocks if we can. I want to avoid getting hit by this guy as much as possible. So I'm just trying to back off. Kind of just chill out. If he comes close, throw a Conjure Flame. So he's not tempted to hit me that much. Oh, please don't die here. I'm actually so worried for this character. There we go. Nice kill. Good kill. That could have gone very poorly, but, you know. I just did it. Phantoms of fu- Okay. I had to ID there to see if I could get... Like, okay, there was a couple of choices that could happen there. I could get Blink. I could get Teleport. I could get Identify. And if I identified, I was going to get a potion because I needed to make sure that I had a heal wounds or something. Or at least I could even... Like, identification in that spot was actually used so that if I need to move to Potion Roulette and just, like, go for it, I would have either reduced the amount of things that I would have to guess with. So if I ID'd not healing, I would know that one of the things that the thing that I ID'd was not healing, which would be good. But luckily I ID'd healing, so I was able to, like, you know, if I was in danger in that Centaur fight, I could quaff healing. I don't know, it's I'm being a little bit vague, and I apologize for that, but it's hard to explain. I have a dry mouth. I came back from burgers and chips, and that was delicious, so thank goodness. Alright, that's Grinder and also Natasha. I don't know if I can run away from this. I might be able to. I think I can now. I can probably kill Natasha on her own, but Grinder is the main issue with me. Okay, nice kill. Pick up Sticky Flame, because that's a really good spell, of course. Use Flame Tongue to take out Natasha 2 or 3 times. Easy. Grinder is kind of going to be an issue. If she decides to step into Conjure Flame, I win. If she doesn't, I still might win if she just decides to run away from me. But this Conjure Flame is really important to kind of keeping myself alive. Oh, I killed it. Nice. Very, very good. Very good indeed. There's Terrence. I'm just going to go ahead and Conjure Flame. He's going to walk into the fire. Now the cool thing is, because I have Acrobat and I also have Protection, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm attacking, I'll get defense. If I'm not attacking, I'll also get defense, just from the other way. Obviously, if I'm casting spells, I get neither, but that's fine. But with 27 Evade or 9 evade and 17, sorry, 9 AC and 17 evade, I'm doing pretty well for myself in terms of defense. So as long as I'm not directly attacking, I should be okay. Okay, I got a Ring of Ice. That's not really relevant to this character. It's okay though. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chill out. Okay, like I said, this character is not really one that I have to play today because I've already won 2 games already, but I want to just kind of get a head start and, you know, make it easy for myself later on. I don't need to... I want to be able to play it very slow. I don't want to play this one, like, too crazy. You know what I mean? Demigods are a fairly weak race, I would say. They're very middle class, despite their demigod nature. That's a very good weapon, and it's good enough that it's actually worth keeping on despite the drain. Well, sorry, it's worth enough. It's worth far more than I was expecting, so I'm happy to just hold on to it. Even if it means that I don't necessarily want to take it off because of drain, I'm still happy to hold on to it because our poise, our elect, dex plus 6 are all very good things. It's effectively 1 extra evade plus our poise, which is also really good, and our elect, which is going to be a very helpful thing anyway. Freeze is whatever. It's like, it's not a huge deal. Like, the brand isn't so much the point, nor is the slaying, but having a plus 6 dex ring, having a R poise ring, and then having R elect on top of that, it's good enough for a weapon. And it's not like a plus 3 dagger of freezing is bad anyway. It's good. It's a decent enough weapon. It's not the greatest, but it'll do, right? It's not a huge deal. Alright. Anyway, now that we have Sticky Flame online, it's very hard for us to really be in a bad spot. We're kind of good now. We're not, like, exactly going to win for sure, but we're in a good spot to win the game. Which is probably a little bit cocky of me to say this early on in the game, but hey, whatever. Like, more accurately to say, I'd say, if I was streaking, if I was playing as a streak lad, which I am trying to emulate, this game would be won, quote unquote. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. I mean, I can't guarantee it. I'm fucking garbage, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Sometimes, you know, your best ain't good enough, but that's why you better call the rest, because your friends will help you in your time of need. That was oddly inspirational. I'll never do that again. I'm sorry. I apologize. To me, a fear scroll at this stage in the game is actually worth more to me. It is worth more than the teleportation. Just because I already have teleport, and fear is really good when everything's low magic resist. What's this? Protection from cold. Hey, I have that now. Some food. Awesome. We cannot rely on a god to save us. This character is enlightened. Truly euphoric. You know, because he doesn't believe God exists, despite being a product of God. Alright, now that just makes me sound like I'm ultra-religious. I'm not. I'm just... I would say that I'm, like, atheist, but, like, I don't care. So, there's a word to describe it, but, like, I don't give a shit enough about it to really try to label myself. Religiously, sorry. Not politically. There is no politics in Australia. It's just, who's the smallest shit cunt? You vote on the guy who you think is the smallest shit cunt, and then if that shit cunt turns out to be a real big shit cunt, then you get real sad and then you vote for the other guy. And we use the word shit cunt as like a as a verb, not so much as a it's not like, to a lot of people that's probably like, oh my heavens, that's what foul language, but in reality, like in Australia it's just like, what? Of course he's a shit cunt. Of course he is. Like, whatever. So, you know, it's I will say this, it does sound really bad now that I think about it, but to Australians it's a fairly average word. It's a fairly non it's a non what do you call it? Non-controversial word. I still shouldn't use it, but you know, I'm gonna use it. It's a channel. It's a YouTube channel. It's okay. Man, we're getting a lot of auxiliaries here. There's a lot of interesting shit that we're getting access to. Boots is kind of nice though. I'll take that. 1 extra AZ right now is worth a lot, so I might as well take it if I can. We got a lot of shops in this run. Overall, all of this cost like less than 700 though, so okay. I don't know if it's worth it for me to acquire gold if I do see it. Maybe. If I get an acquirement scroll, I might just acquire gold just to make it all happen. And because I said that, I'm gonna go ahead and just read all my scrolls, wasting them all, in case I got a teleport scroll. Wow, that was a lot of fucking shops. There's like 5 shops on this floor. It's pretty ridiculous. How long are we recording? 25 minutes. Alright, cool. I just want to go downstairs, grab a quick drink, you know what I mean? Maybe not soda, but, you know, maybe a nice cup of cold water. Maybe even a cup of OJ. You know, just... Man, that would be nice. I'm sitting here and, like, beneath me is, like, 4 entire plastic bottles of water that are just completely empty. I drained them all in one day. Am I gonna die of, overhydration? Probably. Yeah, I guess. But is it worth it? Yeah, of course. Stay hydrated, friends. Just drink your damn water. If you're watching this video right now, I want you to go ahead and take a sip out of the closest water receptacle you can, except the toilet. Unless you're into that, then do it. But yeah, remember to drink, remember to stay hydrated, fellas and ladies. Don't be caught out on the thirst, you know what I mean? Don't do that. I've made a mistake here. I've made a horrible mistake. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Is Fear or Blink worth more to me? I think Blink is worth more to me. So I'll use the Fear scroll. Both were effectively guaranteed, but I wasted... I'm actually disappointed in that entire conversation there. Not that conversation, that decision tree. Everything I did was just very subpar. And that cost me 2 heal wounds for no reason. That was dumb. Very foolish. I apologize. Interesting. Does this weaken my fire? No. Huh. So I can put the fire ring on. I can put the ice ring on. Oh, I know. I have a protection from cold. Awesome. This is going to make all my fire stuff stronger. Hell yeah, I'll do that. Sure. I'm going to train some fighting as well. We're getting to the point now where I kind of need some defense. Like, I'm hoping to get more defense. That'd be nice. I do need to be alive for Sticky Flame to take effect, so keep that in mind. Well, I don't know why I said keep that in mind. I mean, more like everyone. I should keep that in mind, not you guys. You guys already know. I need to tell you guys what to do. Talking to my own self. Animate Skeleton might be nice. I don't know if it's worth it, though, right now. Like, I have a lot of things that I should be doing instead of animating skeletons. But animating skeleton is really good, so I guess I'll pick it up. Yeah. Just make a cheeky macro. What did I just do? Nope. Shift Q. There we go. Sorry. Getting a little bit confused with my own macros. I was trying to like, muscle memory normally just does that for me, and I don't have to think about it, but for some reason today I fucked it up, and I was like, huh? What's going on? I got caught on autopilot, and then I tried to go back into autopilot to make the macro again, and then it didn't work. So, unlucky to me. Hooray. Normally I would get rid of Throw Flame, but I think because this demigod is not going to get any gifts or anything to, like, make him more available to... More malleable, I guess, in terms of spell thing, it's not really worth it. Wow, +5 protection, that's really good. I'm going to go ahead and just equals... what did I just do? Inscribe that with shift equals Shift R. That's going to make it so that I can't take it off unless I actively try to. It's very helpful for me. Use Conjure Flame here to kill a yak. And you can see here already I'm going to get skeletons. That's very helpful. It will make my fireball timings, or my fireball, like... I don't know how to explain that. My fireball, I guess, usage a little bit whack, because I have to kind of wait sometimes, or unnecessarily wait. But, you know, it's mostly worth it. If I get some free stuff, it's helpful. Alright, because I have no god, I'm going to have fireballs that are very short range, which kind of sucks, but... whatever. Like, by short range, I mean, like, it's not full screen, which, if you play the Hermit, you will get full screen fireballs. So I am losing out on that point. Kind of sucks. Demigod is like supposed to be a hybrid-y style, but I don't know. I find it easier to just play full mage or full fighter, even though it's obviously not the way you're supposed to play it. Throw some fireballs at that guy. He just completely ignores me. That's fine. Ice Blast to finish him off, maybe? Sticky Flame? Yeah, okay, whatever. He just ate like 6 attacks for no reason. Interesting. Can't say I was a fan of that decision for him to do that to me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's results. I didn't die today, which is good. Any day that I don't die, I'm pretty happy, I would say. But all in all, I don't think there's any chance I can ever break top 10 with myself. I think that's the limit for this character. I've been playing a really big amount per day. Like, I'm actually playing almost like full-time tournament style, like as much as I played in my heyday, almost. Not quite, but like pretty close. So, you know, arguably, like, it's probably not the limit if anyone was playing the game but me, but I don't know, it's hard for me to imagine someone else streaking as consistently while playing as quickly as me. And I don't mean that in like a cocky way. I literally just don't think that anyone currently has the same level of speed plus consistency as me. Because again, that was my aesthetic in the first place, right? That was, I've said this many times before, but my goal was never to be a streaker, and it was similarly never also a goal of being the fastest. I never wanted to be the fastest. I wanted to be the practical fastest, which is being consistent while also being really fast. And trying not to make any real compromises left or right. Okay, wow, apparently, so +6 dex actually gives us no extra dodge, which is pretty funny. So I'm going to go ahead and not use that for now. I think we can turn Fire Magic off. I don't think we have, like, any choice as to whether or not we get Fire Magic again, so I'm just going to train Conjurations and hope we get something. Turn on Dodge instead. Try to get some more dodging. Supposedly, Dex will help us with our evade if we have more dodge, so, you know, I'm trying to test that theory. Might help us speed along, beat the video game. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if 6 people... Like, at this point, I am beating 6 people very consistently. Like, if you look at the scoreboards, I'm number 11 or something. So that means that out of the 200-something teams that play, I am beating, like, 200 of them. Which is pretty good. And it also basically just means, like, I don't think I can break top 10. Like, I legitimately don't think I can. Because at that, past top 10, or past top 15 even, there are 6 players on each team that each will win a lot. And there are carries on said team that have, like, 7, 10, 15, 20 games in the tournament that win. And I just don't have enough time to play that many games. Even though I had 24 hours a day, I don't think I could beat everyone on that list. Like, it's just too hard, right? To play 6 people. The only reason why it's kind of feasible now is because I'm playing pretty easy combos. And I'm playing them fast, and I'm streaking them to... Well, I say streaking them, but, like, I'm trying to streak them. Sometimes they're not being streaked, but, you know, I'm trying my best. So, like, yeah, I don't think it is possible for me to actually come first or anything, or even score that highly in general. But at the same time, I think it was a fun project, and, you know, things are gonna happen that hopefully make it so that I don't have to ever do this again. Like, it's stressful. That shit is very stressful to play. It is enjoyable, though. I do like playing in this tournament by myself. It is, like, I think this is the most fun I've ever had in the tournament, like, period. Ooh, Freezing Cloud. Okay. And also a Labyrinth, which I don't think I want to go into. I'll probably get killed if I go into the Labyrinth. But I kind of want to go in there, you know what I mean? I just kind of... Oh. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll leave it here, but yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think I've hit the limit, or do you think I can keep going? Because, like, if we look back at the 6-pack of Demises, I'm rank 13 right now, right? Like, say I'm rank 13. Okay. Rank 12 is, like, only, like, 400 points away from me. That's pretty hard to get. That's, like, 2 more wins. But then, The rank 11th guy is 9,000 points, which is over 1,500 away from me, which is basically I would have to win like 6 games on one account that's like really high value and streak them to catch up that high. Which is effectively 3 days of work for me. Say I win at 2 games a day, and by that time they'll probably have won another 10 games. So it's really hard for me to catch up. Economies of scale just really have fucked me over here. I'm trying my best. Like you can see, I've got like only 2 games have actually hit over 2 hours, and no game has actually hit hit over 3 yet. This one came pretty close, but everything else was sub 3. And I'm still struggling really hard. I have 14 wins in 6 days of the tournament, which is 2 games a day. Like it's fucking hard, man. It's hard. I'm pushing, but yeah, I don't know if I can keep this up. I'm hoping, of course, that I can get to like I said, my goal is still roughly rank 20. You know what I mean? It's like it's like down here. So I guess if I checked 0.21 and saw how many points I need. I need 8,624 to get rank 20. Oh, that's a lot of fucking points, man. Holy shit. No, that's not too bad, actually. I'm already almost there. I'm like, it's not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, these guys have... Wow, Powered by Kimchi has 1969 won. And the last tournament, 2,200 was all you needed to come first. So, things are getting really hard. Things are getting really competitive. Damn, we'll see how things go. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you all tomorrow.